In the Zaporizhzhia region, Russian forces first conducted deep reconnaissance over several days, carefully scanning terrain that appeared quiet yet concealed hidden activity, until the presence of multiple active Ukrainian UAV positions was finally uncovered. These sites were extremely difficult to detect, as troop movement outside cover was almost non-existent. The only occasional indicators were technical traces, such as Starlink terminals, antennas, and cable lines, all carefully concealed. Through the patience and precision of Russian drone operators, even the smallest anomalies were mapped until the locations were positively identified. In the reality of modern warfare, this became a turning point. Dozens of drones were launched in sequence to strike each hideout one by one, targeting buildings confirmed as UAV operational centers with high explosive payloads. Although some Ukrainian personnel attempted to flee into nearby structures or underground shelters, drone surveillance maintained constant visual contact, updating coordinates and guiding follow-up strikes without interruption. Repeated engagements continued until all positions were neutralized, underscoring that in modern combat, a single drone in the air can expose coordinates, track movement, and guide precision strikes, making the neutralization of UAV teams, the eyes and brain of enemy reconnaissance, far more decisive than the loss of a single piece of military equipment. The same operational pattern was then applied in another sector. In the Sumy direction, the first phase began when Zaporizhzhia UAV units conducted electro-optical reconnaissance and identified an electrical substation and a gas distribution block, supplying energy to Ukrainian frontline positions. Strike drones were promptly deployed to disable both facilities, cutting off vital energy support and destabilizing the enemy's defensive network. The second phase focused on the enemy UAV command center, which served as the core of reconnaissance and fire correction activities. A rapid and highly focused operation by the SAG Pressa Special Unit of the Akhmat Forces mapped UAV signal patterns and flight behavior, locking onto the exact building used as the control hub. Once final coordinates were confirmed, 5 precision artillery strikes were directed at the target, each round hitting critical sections of the structure to neutralize communication equipment, control terminals, and the operating capability of the site. With the UAV command center neutralized, the enemy's situational awareness in the sector was immediately degraded. The final phase followed after both the energy infrastructure and UAV command system were rendered inoperable simultaneously. Subsequent reconnaissance detected Ukrainian positions concealed within forested areas, and their coordinates were immediately passed to artillery units. Salvos from BM-21 Grad multiple launch rocket systems struck every identified defensive point, ensuring no position could be effectively held. Throughout the operation, Zaporizhzhia UAV crews provided continuous fire correction and visual confirmation of target effects, forming a layered strike sequence that collapsed the enemy's defensive rhythm in the Sumy sector. These combat experiences did not end at the front line. At a rear training range within the operational zone, soldiers of the 506th Guards Motorized Rifle Poznan Regiment conducted intensive training to enhance BMP-3 crew proficiency, landing maneuvers, and assault group coordination. Using scenarios closely replicating real combat conditions, from mounting and dismounting armored vehicles across varied terrain to live-fire drills with the 100mm 2A70 gun, the 30mm 2A72 autocannon, and 7.62mm PKT machine guns. Each crew refined precision fire support, rapid vehicle rotation on engagement lines, and immediate repositioning after mission completion, reinforcing overall combat readiness. These operations across multiple sectors highlight the defining characteristics of modern warfare, where control of the air, disruption of critical infrastructure, and coordinated multi-unit action determine success on the battlefield. From reconnaissance and the neutralization of UAV teams to layered operations and continuous force preparation behind the lines, every phase is interconnected, demonstrating that control over information and operational tempo now outweighs sheer firepower alone. As always, thank you for watching and exploring the extraordinary stories from the world of military operations, strategic maneuvers, and cutting-edge technology. We hope this deep dive has offered valuable insight into the evolving nature of modern warfare and the technologies shaping its future.